We know that Dogecoin is trading sideways at the moment, and this might be a bit worrying for a lot of holders. But some great news came out today about Doge adoption that's going to reduce a lot of FUD that's in the market right now. Hello guys, and welcome back to Crypto Fire, where we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency, and investing. Before we go any further, please keep in mind that we're giving away $100 to a random subscriber. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment on your favorite cryptocurrency. Read our description for more info about it. Now, let's get started with today's video. So, Paws, the largest no-kill animal shelter in the Midwest area of the United States, has begun taking Dogecoin contributions. According to CEO Susanna Hamann, the move is intended to engage with the growing crypto community. She also said that, "We are a problem-solving, forward-thinking organization, which is why we are excited to engage with the growing crypto community, which can help support the future of animal welfare in Chicago and save animals' lives." Now, this is interesting because the Doge community has been recognized for its philanthropic activities since its inception. If you don't know, it gained attention in early 2014 after generating funds for the World Water Day campaign in Kenya. So I think it's incredible because it's stuff like this that really improves Dogecoin's rep in the market. Moving on, there's another big news about Dogecoin partnership from today. So, Lake County Treasurer Holly Kim, a Democrat running for re-election next year, has become the first Illinois political candidate to accept Doge for fundraising. Now, of course, this is a potentially profitable fundraising strategy because we know that Dogecoin's popularity has soared incredibly this year. About this, Kim said that, "It appears to be the way people want to give. It feels like a new frontier to me." Now, according to Matt Dietrich, spokesman for the Illinois State Board of Elections, something like this has never really happened before. Before this, it has come up in speculative scenarios, but not in any real sense in terms of someone foaming and saying, "I'm going to be taking funds in crypto." This is the first concrete example in which we know the candidate wants to disclose crypto as a campaign contribution. So I think it's incredible that Doge is one of the very few cryptos that are being accepted for fundraising. So, Bloomberg ETF analysts Eric Balchunas and James Safer released an investor note that said that last week's unexpected withdrawals of Van Eck and ProShares, either ETH futures ETF proposals, might result in the SEC approving a Bitcoin ETF. They also said that the quick withdrawal of proposals for Ethereum futures ETFs by Van Eck and ProShares is a favorable indication for a possible Bitcoin futures ETF. A launch may happen as soon as October, and we believe the SEC should allow many launches at the same time to avoid giving a first-mover advantage. Also, according to them, the ProShares Bitcoin Futures ETF is one of the proposals that will most likely be authorized by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. And as I've been saying for weeks, this is going to be incredible for the crypto market. It'll most likely bring a lot of institutional investors in the market because they won't have to go through the hassle of buying through a crypto exchange. And as you might have heard, more and more exchanges are getting in trouble. Now, let's move on to Dogecoin price for a minute. Currently, it's trading at 29.1 cents. The good news is that on the 24-hour chart, we're back in the green again. And in the last 24 hours, we had more than 10 buy signals, which is another pretty good sign. Also, it says here that 74% of the holders are actually profiting from the current price. And the big news is that the price correlation with Bitcoin is 0.93, which is as high as it gets. Bitcoin rose about 1.3% over the past 24 hours as buyers defended support at the 200-day moving average around 45K. Currently, it's trading at 48.7K, and it looks like we're getting back on track to go above the 50K resistance. Also, it says here that the buyers are expected to stay aggressive on pullbacks into the weekend. But still, on the daily chart, the relative strength index is falling from overbought levels. The minor divergence between the RSI and the price of Bitcoin followed a brief decline towards the 42K breakthrough mark. Now, let's move to another great news for Doge. So, tags for identifying Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin will be released in September. And this is huge because this is another instance of crypto adoption mainstream investment practices. Basically, as the crypto assets industry expands in size, regulators and the market will want identities to better monitor it. and these tags will bridge the gap between traditional securities and cryptos by implementing ISO standards. And another incredible part about this is that these identifiers will also help you compare which exchanges provide the best rates for Doge trading. So I think it's a huge step forward for crypto's credibility. Now, talking about exchanges, some pretty bad news came today from Coinbase. We've heard about how Binance is in trouble, so I think it's a bit sad to see Coinbase being in trouble too. Anyway, Coinbase has received thousands of complaints regarding their customer service. These complaints vary from a lack of support during hacking assaults to response delays. There is one specific complaint from a woman who said that she was the victim of a cyber attack, leading in the loss of 168 in crypto. And it looks like the former Coinbase workers said that the customer service has gotten quite worse this year. However, the good part is that Coinbase is actively working on improving the experience. The VP of Coinbase said that, "We understand how irritating this is. This is not the experience we want our clients to have." So, I think things will get a bit better from here. In any case, the news about ETF that we just talked about is really encouraging. Anyway, moving forward, we know that we saw a slump today, but some really good news came from hedge funds. According to data from crypto trading simulator CryptoParrot, 65% of 55 crypto hedge funds believe Bitcoin will trade between 50K and 100K by the end of 2021. Also, this poll found that 21% expected Bitcoin to reach between 100K and 150K by the end of this year. And there's only 1% of hedge funds that expect the asset's price will fall below 50K. And this is great because of the incredibly high correlation between Bitcoin and Doge that we just talked about. It also says here that 63% of them expect the crypto market cap to be between $2 trillion and $5 trillion. Personally, I think this is worth paying attention to because these hedge funds obviously spend millions on researching monetary assets. That's one of their primary jobs. So, I think this is something I'm quite excited about. Now, let's talk about something interesting that happened in India today. So, the Tier 3 cities in India has seen a lot of crypto adoption. It says here that they are flocking to exchanges to trade equities and cryptocurrencies. According to a study, enrollment in the top 30 non-metro cities rose at a 30% faster pace than in metro areas. And this is pretty great because people from these cities are obviously retail investors who are more inclined to buy cryptos like Doge. We know how Doge is always deemed as the people's currency that anyone can afford. While it's true that these people can buy Bitcoin too, the bottom line is that Doge is still more attractive to them than Bitcoin because of how it's marketed. So, I think we have to keep an eye on how Indians are getting into crypto too. Now, let's talk about another really bullish news from Switzerland. More than 85K merchants in Switzerland are now accepting crypto payments from their customers thanks to a partnership between Worldline and crypto-focused financial services firm Bitcoin Suisse. Basically, this will lead to increased crypto adoption in one of the world's wealthiest countries. So, this suggests that we're going to see a lot of funds coming from Switzerland too. While I know that we're kind of trading sideways, and we might even stay around the 30 cents mark for a short while, I still think that great things are coming for Doge and crypto market in September. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and sharing it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for daily videos on Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. Goodbye. Take care.